Guys, just at the Haddenham Steam Show, and look who is here. Old Timbo himself. Guys, Haddenham Steam Fair, so we had a look about, and look who's popped up, look.
Truckertim is here.
Truckertim himself.
I am here.
So we're just having a look round his rig.
All the dust.
As usual for you, innit, Tim?
What's that?
Bit of dust, mate?
Yeah, a bit of dust.
Bit of dust, bit of black smoke.
And rust.
And rust, yeah.
Well.
We like a bit of rust. Yeah, and a bit of
interior is to come.
bit of needlework needed doing there.
Yeah, interior is to come. These are new.
Oh yeah, these are new. Look, I see these on Friday's video.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you got your lights wired up, yeah?
Yeah, look. All done by myself, actually.
Finally got them wired up.
I'm a bit worried
And they're straight as well, guys.
Yeah, they are straight.
Straight.
A bit worried about how hot they're getting though. You ever feel that?
Cool. They are hotter than today's weather.
I'm not sure if that's normal. They've got two at the top.
Two at the top as well, look. One day, guys, we'll have a motor as smart as this one. But we're working towards it.
Have you got anything that needs moving?
We have all sorts that needs moving.
Oh, there we go.
There's machinery and diggers.
Another video.
We'll have to have a little collaboration.
We'll have a chat and I'll move soon. I've got a King Low loader.
We will pass details over.
Make sure you give him a subscribe.
Yeah,
guys.
give him a subscribe.
And a like.
Yes,
this channel.
Yeah, DainesLowe. Hit us up, guys. Do well. Good morning there. So Monday morning in the yard. Actually, I'm in the grab. Yeah, I hope you had a lovely weekend. So lots on this week. We have standpipe to get on at the new yard, so we can get that tested, get it booked in for testing. So we're going to go down there today and get that put on. I've got 2 or 3 grabs this morning, and then a couple of deliveries. What are the boys on? The boys are on getting things ready for the standpipe. A lot of connections to go and get, bits and bobs like that. What else? We have some backfilling concrete to do this week on the fence job that we done 6 weeks ago, something like that. So we've got to go and backfill all of that. What else? All the pipes, all the trenches are done at the pond job, so they've all got to be put in. All the pipe work, that's being done this week, ready for us to backfill. So yes, Monday morning mayhem. We've got a couple of blocks to pour. It's all go, go, go. So yes, let's catch up with Jack when we get back from the grab and see what the plan is. So yeah, all go, go, go for a Monday as usual. Crack on.
It's going to be a hot week, I hear. Hope you had a good weekend. We just nipped up to Sam's. We have. There's Sam. There he is. Still suffering a bit, he is. But come up, measure up. He might have found some nice doors for the back of his camper van. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but obviously he stripped it all out. So Sam got up here over the weekend before last, I think. Yeah, the bank holiday weekend. Stripped it all out. Cleaned it all up and that. Got some measurements so we can start putting walls up. Started planning out where it's all going to go. Obviously got to cut a hole through the end there so we can get through to the cab. Yeah. Labour of love, innit? Getting the other bits and pieces. Look, there's the old gold. There's the Granada. Tractor. It's all in here. So me and Sam just been on a grab. And now we're down the yard, getting the standpipe sorted. So in order to get our water connection booked in, I'm going to move so I can actually see what I'm doing. No, still very, very bright. In order to get the water connection booked in and plumbed up, we had to put in a standpipe, meeting Anglian Water's various stipulations. So double stop valves and check valves and all sorts of things. Once that's on, Angle and Water can come and check it and hopefully plumb in water. The electrical cabinet over there, that's getting put on hopefully in the next few weeks. But I thought I'd show you this. So obviously this is the entranceway that has been started. And here are the BT cables, well, open reach, should I say. So you can see there that that's path height, 75mm fibre optics. And then whatever that ginormous thing is there. Oh, and there's one down there and all that. It's going across there. But this is the key. So open reach have now got to come and either lower it or take it out into the road and round. So that's it, guys. We're on standpipe. Lots of aggregates here ready for the entranceway, but no entranceway to speak of yet. Yeah. So standpipe in. So this is what they stipulated for a standpipe. Before we went with the standpipe idea, they wanted to come and check every single fixture and fitting once we'd completed building the site. Obviously we couldn't wait that long until we got water, so we said, what about if we just put some cows on the site? Can we have a standpipe? They said, yeah, that's fine. And I said, what about when we're finished with the cows and we want to use it elsewhere? I said, yeah, that's fine, just do whatever you want with it. But to get it ticked off and check the box and get a new connection, standpipe. But this is what they stipulated. So 2 meters, at least 2 meters of barrier pipe sticking out at the roadside. Done. Compression cap, done. In an accessible chamber near the boundary. Can't get into it now. They needed a double check valve and a stopcock. Again, 32mm barrier pipe, because there isn't a soil report. So this soil could be contaminated and they can't risk it. From that, piped 32mm barrier pipe, don't forget, to the bottom of the standpipe. Obviously our finished ground height is here. So we've done 32mm barrier pipe up to finished ground height. We've then got a stopcock. This is converted to MDPE 25mm. Stopcock, double check valve, some sort of release valve thing, tap. Look at that. It's like some sort of mad scientist standpipe. But that's what we needed to do, and so we've done it, god damn it. So accessible chamber, double check valve, stopcock, standpipe. It does say this needs to be an insulated lockable container. If that's the case, we'll have to build one around it, and then they can sign it off, connect the water up, and then we'll have water on site, and then we'll delete all this and flood the site. We'll have sinks and taps and toilets everywhere. Glorious Tuesday morning, absolutely stunning. It's supposed to be 30 degrees today, I think. So what are we on today? So we're back at that retaining wall job, retaining fence, concreting that up, and I've just nipped to the pond project to try and catch the next load of stones being delivered, and he was just pulling out as I got here. So that's one 20-ton load at the back there that we pushed up. 120-ton load at the back there that we pushed up, and then another 20-ton load. We've got some lovely boulders, lovely rocks. And the next load, we're having less of that sort of size and more sort of that size, because obviously the big statement boulders will go round and then fill in with smaller ones. And the pond guys are here today for their first day, so I'm going to meet them, show them around, show them where the toilet is, show them where the tee out is. And they can, oh, here comes Breaker 19. Morning, Breaker. Hello, mate. It's one of the garden team, one of their dogs, Breaker. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're on. Walk up, have a look. I haven't been here since Andy did some reshaping. So I'm going to walk up to the pond and have a look what's been going on. Let's have a look. Pond guys are turned up. YouTube, you see.
Oh,
So their first job today is pipe work in trenches. They're then going to get the filters and stuff. There you go, look, pond specialists, check them out. Hard at work, head scratching. All our trenches are in the wrong place. They've got to redo it all. And he's going to come finish off some of the trenches for them, make them correct. And then yeah, all of this pipe work in trenches, all of these filters and pumps in here. Jobs are good. You know, you saw us pick up the caravan chassis and I said about a little marketing project. So this is the chassis with a lovely A-frame of Harris fencing, which will be displaying some signage on choice fields with friendly farmers around the Haverhill area. Little trip down MKM. We need 5 A142 mesh for this concreting and 8 field stakes for some more guerrilla marketing. Oh yeah. Guys, back at the retaining fence job. We were going to start mixing today, but with a few changes at the trenches over at the pond, it's been a delivery day. So we've got ballast, pallet O cement, 5 sheets of rebar mesh, and obviously this is the channel that we're concreting. So all the way along the fence line here, all the way along the fence line to the top there. So we're going to do it in 2 pours. So probably fill up 1 gravel board tomorrow, and then the next gravel board, maybe a gravel board and a half tomorrow and a gravel board and a half Thursday. Obviously cut this rebar mesh in half, stick that in the bottom pour so the top pour binds, and then we're going to leave it, like I said, we're going to leave it probably 3rd gravel board up, so they've got some space, so whatever they want to do with their driveway, so they can bring it out on top of it with their block pay straight away to the fence, or gravel it or soil and plant it up. But all the stuff's here. We've even got a bucket, I say a bucket, a big old drum for water filled up ready for tomorrow, so we can get here tomorrow early doors and smash it out while it's still cool. And there's Chucky, there he is. So guys, you might have remembered that when we were here last, Andy hit a power cable, because the power cable was all of about 3 inches deep, not even that, just down here it was. But it looks like UKPN have been back in town. They've found the pipes there, found the power cables for the street light, and then they've dug a few more trenches. I think they were going to spur across, but they actually, what they did yesterday apparently, was hit the gas line. That yellow one there, the UKPN boys hit the gas line. Well, they will put these things too shallow. Fence is looking good though. Obviously backfilling behind that with concrete. There's quite a drop down here. What do you think? That's driveway height there. And then eventually we'll come back and do the rest of the run. Obviously at the moment it's just hedge, but eventually that hedge will come out and we'll do the rest of the run all the way to the end of his property, down that way. Yeah, lovely. Well anyway, back to the yard. Got a couple of deliveries, plant here and there and everywhere, and some more banner production for a midlight flick going out, spattering DainesLowe signs across Haverhill to shout about the new aggregates yard and the new address. So we obviously a new site, so we had to give ourselves an address, and for some reason we've always had the corner yard as a Daines-Lowe thing. Our first site we found was going to be called the Corner Yard, and because that land fell through, we thought we'd give new life to it, and so it's going to be the Corner Yard on Faulkner Road in Haverhill. Yes, so lots of signs going up here, there and everywhere. Right, back to the yard before I get sunburned. It's Tuesday afternoon, just delivered some stone to a customer in Haverhill, and now I'm on my way back to the yard. And on my drive, I thought I'd see if we can spot any of our new humongous advertising boards. Let's see what we can see. So I don't know if you can hear me over the rattly noise of the transit tipper, but that was sign 1 and 2. So one on the yard, one on a friend of the business's bit of land. And number 3, I'm not going to drive past at the moment. I should have filmed us putting them in earlier, but I tell you what, it's hot. It's like, well, the transit's saying 29 degrees. And yeah, relentless heat, having to knock in posts to screw Harris fence panels to. The next one I'll show you at the garage in Bumstead, actually on a bank covered in stinging nettles. So I got stung to buggery, I slipped down, it broke my neck. One at the yard full of brambles. I tell you, I'm not looking forward to getting that place hard stood, because there is not a day I go down there where I don't end up with shins covered in blood. Yeah, so that's, what's that, 1, 2, garage number 3. Number 4 is actually on a friendly farmer's field down the other end of Haverhill, and we've got the trailer I showed you earlier with the Apex to go on another bit of ground owned by a farmer down the road. That's friend with our mate of our friend Ryan. Yeah, so we're going to take that out there tomorrow, and that'll be, so that one's got 2 on it. That'll be 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you count that as 2. So we've got 1 spare. So we're trying to find another bit of ground somewhere. We're hoping somewhere on the Berry Road. So Haverhill, we've got sort of 3 main ways into it. Cambridge side, Bury St Edmunds side, and then sort of pop into Essex through Sturmer towards sort of Braintree. The 2 main ways in, Cambridge Way is not the busiest one, and then the Berry Road. It's the main road from Haverhill to Bury St Edmunds. So we can find somewhere on there, that will be lovely. So if anyone knows of anyone who's got a nice bit of ground that you can see the main road from, hit us up in the comments. And like and subscribe at the same time. I'll show the one at the garage, but the fish and chip van's parked in front of it. You can almost see it. Up on that bank there, that's the bank I slid down, covered in nettles. But anyway, that's the sign of the garage in the yard. And spot, we had a little delivery out the front. So I just hopped in Vera. Time to go around, see what we got. Then, look at this. Look at that logo. Digger. Sweaty. So what we've got here, brand new digger auger that will fit our 3-tonner and our 1.7. What's that? 8-inch auger flight, 200mm. Yeah, 8-inch. And thumbs, 1.7, and the 3-tonner. Lovely little present to get ourselves, although we do need them. I'm sweaty. And Chunky's just turned up with the digger on hire. Lovely. Morning all. So back at the job, the concreting job. Ballast is here. We've got the big mixer in tow, chunky. We're starting nice and early. It's just gone 8. I say nice and early, earlier than we usually start. No, not really. It's going to be hot, so we've got the gazebo. Pop the gazebo if we need it. We're going to cut this rebar mesh down so it's 6 inches below ground height, and just mix like there's no tomorrow. Connor is going to smash it out. He is buzzing to mix up 5 tonne of ballast on what could be the hottest day of the year. Already, guys, as you can see, we've got the rebar mesh in now, 6 inches down from original ground height. We're doing half the pour today to avoid putting too much weight on that. And yeah, we're getting there. Shit, it's already hot, sweaty. One sign we didn't get out yesterday was the trailer sign, but we got it out now. Thank you to a wonderful local farmer for letting us use his field. Well, the edge of it anyway. Let's have a little drive by. Got the stuff out of the boxes. Look at this. Obviously that's the breaker we got with the new micro, well 1 tonner. But we've got a lovely thumb, a lovely hydraulic thumb for the 3 tonner. We've got another hydraulic thumb for the 1.7. We've got a digger PDX3 auger with a proper cradle hitch and a 200mm auger flight. And then what we asked them to do, because these cradle hitches are expensive, we asked them to build one that had interchangeable pins. So I don't know if you can see on the headstock, you've got these 2 holes for these pins, which make the headstock 1.7, as in for the 1.7. And then you've got the pins either end, and then pins that slot in for the 3 tonner. So unlike our pecker, so we've got a pecker that fits on the 3 tonner and the 1.7, but we have to change the headstock. So this headstock unbolts with 8 bolts. So that's what we have to do to change that. And then we had to get a hydraulic pipe made to change the coupling over to fit on the 1.7 or the 3 tonner. One of them's got a different coupling. So they're all out ready. These thumbs, we have to weld the plate to the arm. So when either machine's back, Sam will get that all marked up, measured out, and welded up. So then we'll actually have some thumbs. Lovely. And an auger, our own auger, which is nice. Yeah, and it's very, very hot. I don't know if you can see this. It is hot. Into the pond project. Obviously we're not here at the moment because there's not a lot we can get on with before these guys put in all the pipe work in, and they have almost finished all the pressure pipe. So some of these are, the blue ones I think are air lines to aerate the ponds, and then you've got returns and the opposite of returns, draws going to the pump house and then returns coming back. So there'll be one, I think one's coming in here. They're talking about putting a skimmer in somewhere, an airline. And then obviously on the big pond over there, there's loads coming in, and then we've got one going up to the top there where we're going to build a waterfall. Yeah, good stuff. So you can see this is where they're bringing all the inlets and outlets. One of those is air, one of those is water for the auto top up. And this is one of the big filters, I guess it's called. You can tell we're not expert pond guys, which is why we brought on board the pond specialists. But I think this is filled with some sort of filter medium, and the water passes through it, and then this has got its own sort of cleaning cycle, so you pump water back through and drain it out and stuff. But it's quite a size. Yeah. Lovely. Last load of rocks turned up. This, I say last load, our last load for the time being. And this load is 15-inch down, so a nice selection of smaller rocks. Lovely. Hi guys, Thursday morning. This week is racking through quick. So back at the retaining fence job today, and he's on a day off again. This is, for some reason, he's had 2 days off in as many months. I don't know what's going on. He's gone to Norfolk. Chunky's waiting here to load up FDS with some muck from the bay. Sam is on grabs, and me and Connor are going to go get sweaty. Got the big mixer in tow. They dropped off another 5 tonne of ballast there yesterday. Another 30 bags of cement. It's going to be hot. Let's get this done. So we're on site. We've got all the rebar cut down, 8 inches below ground height. Put the offcuts in as well. Mark the gravel boards, how high we're going. And then me and Connor are going to mix up 5 tonne of ballast in this heat.
All sorted here on the current job. The boys have done well this morning. They've literally just filled in this void all the way down, right around the back of the shed. Just filled it in with concrete and rebar. So nothing special, nothing pretty, but it is job done. So that's a wrap. Lovely jubbly.
We're not showing you much of the block mould making because we've done it, we've been there, we're just rattling them out now. Not as quick as we need to, but we're rattling them out. But I want to show you that. Look how crisp they look now. That has been curing for 3 days and it's been very hot, but just look how crisp it is. Look at the lines. Oh, the only problem is that the pre-installed fork slots aren't wide enough for our forks, so we're going to have to do some widening. In the meantime though, we've got a smaller set of forks on the farm, so we're going to use them to move them about. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that, show you how crisp it looks.
So guys, Thursday afternoon, Jack's out on deliveries. Chunky and Connor are tidying up, doing bits and bobs, and I'm sitting in the office because it's, I don't know what degree it is, but it's bloody hot, and yeah, I'm feeling it this week. Been a bit under the weather guys, that's why you haven't seen me much in the last video or this one. I've been in the background, but I ain't been here much. It's been one of them weeks, so I'm choosing not to do a lot this afternoon. Andy's got a day off. So yeah, what have we done today? We've done the concrete and finished that off down the road. I've been out on a couple of grabs. We've loaded up the lorry for tomorrow. Few deliveries have gone out. Plant, been out and about with plant, picking it up, swapping it over, bringing it back. Topped all the motors up with fluids. So yeah, just bits and bobs today. Tomorrow we're back at the pond job to backfill the trenches. So probably send Andy and Legs to that one. They can backfill. Me and Jack have got to go and move a digger. boxing the standpipe down the new yard because it got inspected, but they want to get it boxed in. Just more paper ticking exercises for the men up the top. Ridiculous, I know, but we got to keep doing it. So yeah, that's tomorrow. That'll be Friday, but I'm looking forward to the weekend in this week, which isn't normally what I'm like, but it's yes, it's been a crappy week, but we push on, guys. We push on. So yeah, see you bright and early tomorrow. I think might as well. Gonna pour a couple of blocks in the morning, bit cooler, about 7 o'clock. I don't know what the degree is, but it's honestly, it's got to be up in the 30s or high 20s at least, because I'm melting. So we've got the fan on and we're just chilling. So yeah, see you in the morning, guys. Ciao, Bella.
Yo, Friday. It's Friday. Coming up towards 7 o'clock, and I thought I'd show you this. So, obviously we run lorries, and we currently run lorries for our own business under a restricted O licence. And in order to jump up to being able to receive money for haulage, so get people to pay us for using the lorries, we need a standard national or standard international O licence. Now to get that, someone in the firm or someone that we're paying has to have a transport manager CPC. Now, Sam and all his family have been in the trucking game for years, and there's always been this tale about how hard it is, how much stuff you need to learn, all these different bits and pieces. And so I thought I'd give it a go. And my course starts on Monday, and this week all of my course material turned up. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of it. Look at this, thousands and thousands of pages. There you go, look, all of this. I'll retain all this information. And my exam is at the start of October. Yeah. Plus Sam's got a little course to go, and I'll let him tell you about that. But yeah, hopefully by the end of the month, or at least the start of next month, I will have passed my transport manager CPC. Obviously,
With any luck, eh, Jack?
Yeah, with any luck.
I mean, we're all intelligent enough in our own rights, but it's probably Jack's the only one that could pass something like this. So yeah, Jack sticks to what he's good at, which is this sort of stuff, and we'll all stick to what we're good at, which isn't this sort of stuff.
No.
So yeah, by the end of the month, he'll be management for once. Won't you, Jack?
Yeah, I'll try. And yeah, so I'll fill you in how it's all going. Obviously, I won't be out on site for 10 days over the next 3 weeks, because I'll be in here on Zoom doing my training.
Nice place to be though, won't it? You know,
Yeah.
put a fan on and that'd be a nice place to be. So he's got that by the end of the month, and then by the end of this month, I've also got, starting on the 20th of this month, so a little over a week, 10 days time, I've got my class 1 booked up. So yeah.
So then we're going to jack it all in and just start a hauliers.
Yeah.
Get a nice V8 for Sam.
Yeah, never late in the V8, Jack.
No.
A microwave for Chunky.
Yeah, microwave for Chunky. Put an engine on the back so we can drive it about. So yes, we should be, give it another month, we should be a fully fledged haulier with a transport manager in place, a standard national or a standard international, we don't know yet. If it's just a tick box standard international, we can start running sharp sand to Belgium.
Yeah, and then bring a load of oats back from Botswana. And it gives us more of a, once we get a low loader, we can actually go to places like Zimbabwe and Botswana and bring back some proper piles of scrap.
Yeah, exactly. And sell scrap back to them.
Yes.
And we'll say, Chunky, mate, you got a bit of a drive today.
Yeah.
Don't worry, once you get out of Europe, there's no driving hours, so you can just go straight 24 hours.
Well, you can start shipping sombreros to Mexican.
Yeah.
Mexicana.
I mean, we might need to get a ship for that.
That's on the next list, Jack.
Yeah, I'm not sure the road connections are great from here to Mexico. But anyway, it's Friday. We're going to go pour some blocks because it's still early enough to be cool. And then we'll show you what we're up to today.
Be cool, guys.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hi guys, back at the pond. Here we are. And the weather was so hot yesterday, and the shed must have got so hot inside that it actually popped the stopcock off the end of the pipe. So we've turned up today to a very wet shed. Got Connor's giving it a nice sweep out now. A lot of wet cardboard boxes, but nothing that can be damaged by water. So yeah, it's filled our trench up a little bit with water, but that's okay. So we're going to get these all sanded up now. I should really stop pointing on camera because I can never point in the right direction. We're going to get these sanded up now, backfill it all, take out some of the brick edging that we put in previously just to make it easier to move around the pond with machines, and we'll reinstate that. Yeah, and we've got some nice tape to put over the pipes as well. Lovely.
With the sunshine. Sunny shining, Jack. Cha! Right, we are down the long-winded yard. The yard that seems to be taking forever to get onto. And we're here because the very clever people at the water company want us to box this in. We've got to put a lockable box around our tap. A lockable box. So thieves can't come and nick our water, which they will then charge us for. So even though they're going to earn the same money out of it, we've got to put a lockable box around it. So that's what we're on, guys. We're going to build a wooden structure and put a padlock on it. So the sun is shining. Jack's just got the radio out, so boom boom all the way.
Boom boom.
Boom boom.
So in the relentless heat, we now have a lockable cabinet. Look at this, look. Nice little latch, nice handle. Can he open it? That's the question. Yes, he can. There you go, look, a lockable cabinet. Then we're going to fill this with insulation, so it's insulated and lockable. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Job's a good one. Now we've just got to take the fence panel off and take a picture because they need this tailpipe that side of the fence with no fence panel because they won't dig under a fence panel because they might damage it. Right, so we are now compliant with all of Anglian Water's stipulations. This fence panel's off, standpipe is now outside of the ground, well, the land, because they can't dig on private property. Standpipe's all done, lovely. Submit some pictures, get some water. Couple of little hires going out. Rotavator, we don't do a lot of rotavator hire. We have got them, but it's one of them things we don't get a lot of call for. So if you need a rotavator, hit us up. The new micro's out again. Little weekend hire. It's someone we know and it's very well locked up. So the tracker's getting fitted next week, I think. So I won't be telling you where it's going. But yeah, rotavator's out. Lovely. Couple of little bits of plant. Air conditioning in the Ranger. That's what it calls for. Well, that's a wrap on another week. It's too hot.
Too hot. It's hot. Oh, it's hot and chilly.
Hot, hot, hot.
It is very hot, guys.
One last
hurrah.
One last hurrah. Chunky's putting a bit of a diesel into Vera.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah, it's been a hot week, guys. It's been a busy, hot week, and we're pretty much done in now, aren't we?
Yeah. It's too hot.
So yeah, you lot are probably all sunbathing in the sun, and we're out here like sweaty worms.
Chunky. I tell you, he does more than want to put a diesel in Vera.
Yeah.
But that's a different Vera.
Hardest working man in the fleet.
There he goes. Right. Have a good one, guys. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Ciao.
And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.